Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Doll Hall of the home of your Los Angeles Derby Dolls. Tonight, we present a very special exhibition bout of up-and-coming skaters. It's the Baby Doll Brawl, everybody. And tonight, it features Chung-Li's Angels versus the Finishers. Are you ready to meet the skaters?
Please welcome to the track, Chung-Li's Angels. Number 13, Angelina Rowley. 65, Smack Attack. 88, Vicious Van Ho. 101, Young Chooks. 182, Sailor Doom. 544, it's Haxer. 647, Whiskey Behavior. 1608, Senorita. 1692, Allison Crowley. 4444, Quiet Storm. Co-captain of Chung-Li's Angels, number 44, Cheesecake Factory. And your captain of Chung-Li's Angels, number 34, Dolores Muerta. Bench coach for Chung-Li's Angels is Jane Woe, manager Chance the Lapper.
All right, give it up for Chung-Li's Angels, everybody. Are you ready to meet the Finishers? Give it up for them. Wearing 00, Regret Butler. Wearing 04, Damage Dame. Wearing K9, Mad Dog Marge. Wearing number 12, Amelia Big Delia. Wearing number 17, Princess Snide. Wearing 156, Horchata. Wearing 212, Chop Slicks. Wearing 440, Avada Kedavra. Wearing 1800, Buckaroo Bonds. Co-captain, wearing 3300, Slim Riggins. And captain, wearing 237, Satan Spawn. Your manager is Whoopi Rollberg, and your bench coach is Oblivion Westwood, and not skating tonight is our beloved Dinah Beecha.
It's black and white and red all over. It's the Enforcers. Head referee, Wild Bill Hiccup. Game executioner, Skolden Caulfield. Jam referees, Girl Friday and Metallic Kyle. Pack ref, Sweep the Leg Johnny and Izzy. Penalty tracker, Elena. Penalty tracker assistant, Sweet Home Alabama. Outside pack refs, Scary Fisher and Dorky and Dangerous. Scoreboard, Voltron. Penalty box, Rad Hamilton and Jaegerbomb. Eyes in the Sky, Decap Refith Over and Jackie Nimble. On the whiteboard, it's RefCon 1. And your runner is Diana Ross, the Enforcers.
All right, we'd like to thank our EMTs, the doll repair team, the track monkeys, and the rad crew. Our DJ tonight is DJ MacBook Pro, everybody. We have our derby docents around here somewhere. They're here to answer all your derby questions. I'm Evil E, and this is Trixie Biscuit.
Hey, y'all.
And we will be your announcers this evening. And now for the safety warning.
In the event of an emergency, please make your way to the nearest lighted exit in an orderly fashion. The main building exit is located through the pink doors that you entered. The assembly point is directly outside those doors. Please notify our site manager and the representative of the Vernon Fire Marshal if any emergencies arise.
All right, everybody. And now, performing the national anthem, our very own Break Her Thighs. Break Her Thighs, everybody. You can visit her later at the merch booth, by the way. All right, and now I have one question for you. Are you ready for roller derby action? Come on, Los Angeles. We're excited you're here, and we're also very excited about our first whistle guest. He is an actor, filmmaker, martial artist, and stuntman. He is known for his role as Liu Kang in Mortal Kombat films, as Goiboy in Beverly Hills Ninja, and as Jen in Street Fighter, The Legend of Chung-Li, as well as the 14K in Death Race. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Robin Shu to blow the first whistle.
And the teams take to the track. Looks like Regret Butler's out there first for the finishers. And I'm gonna say, I don't want to guess. I can't read the name from here.
All right, thank you so much for coming to blow the first whistle. The Jammers have stars on their helmets. The first one out of the pack is the lead Jammer. And she can skate the full 60 seconds or call off the jam anytime by putting her hands on her hips. Once she goes around the track and comes through the pack, every member of the opposing team she passes is a point. She is in a point scoring position. And let's see what happens with that.
Goes around the high sides, around nunchucks and that big black wall, and calls it off. 4 points to start it off for the finishers.
Finishers first to draw blood in this blood match of roller derby. Since we have a ninja kind of theme here. I guess a martial arts theme, shall we say?
Well, a Mortal Kombat theme.
Mortal Kombat, okay.
I hope you brought enough quarters.
Chung-Li's Angels breaking out of the pack.
Yeah, that's Haxer is your lead jammer.
Now you see right there, the pack is pulling away from each other. They have to be in the defined area of the pack or they could get penalties.
Haxer was lead, but she did not pass any of the opposing skaters while the other opposing jammer, I think she stole one off of them. She sure did. That's one more point for finishers.
Yeah, that's why using your lead jammer status to call off the jam by putting your hands on your hips is very important as an offensive and defensive move.
Absolutely, Evely. Every point I can prevent the other team from scoring, that's like getting a point my own self.
That's right. That's a Sailor Doom jamming for Chung-Li's Angels. Ooh! Into the infield. Has to re-enter that pack without advancing her position. Hop, skip, and a jump on the high side.
Avada Kedavra gets out for finishers. Pack came almost to a stop, but that didn't stop Chung-Li's Angels. Break through the wall and pick up another 9 points. 9 points for Chung-Li's Angels. They take the lead.
And they also got 2 penalties. We got nunchucks in the penalty box with a blocking penalty, and she is joined in there. Sorry, I'm having a hard time reading because I'm a little bit, just right bigger. I don't have my glasses.
Vicious Van Ho sits for a
Thank
directional
you.
block.
Okay, that's chopsticks jamming for the finishers. She's in the lead jammer. You can tell the lead jammer because there's an enforcer in the middle pointing at her, and he has a headband on that corresponds with the color of her team. Oh, she laps the other jammer.
Just hung herself up on Haxer on her way through, but gets up with a quickness, and she's out for more.
She definitely is out for more. She's got the time on the clock, but she also has to be very careful right now.
Gets through, grabs her points, and calls it off. Her defenders held that opposing jammer back.
And there is going to be a penalty against them. That's going to be Satan Spawn in the penalty box with a stopping penalty. And they got a big 9 points, everybody. That's a lead change.
Drink.
So if you got a beer and you got a lead change, you got to drink.
We don't make the rules, we just enforce them.
Actually, the enforcers will make us drink because they're the enforcers.
They got other stuff to worry about right now.
No, they're watching us, Trixie.
They're always watching us.
They're watching everything. And that's the captain of Chung-Li's Angels, Dolores Murta. She is your lead jammer.
Oh, but Regret Butler is out like a shot, and she is trying to make up for lost time.
Oh, so close. And she comes up right against the opposing, who is that she came up against? Put her right up to the rail.
Oh, she came in with so much speed, but wasn't able to squeeze by. No points for the finishers.
And we got risky behavior with a stopping penalty in the penalty box for Chung-Li's Angels. 1 point game. Ooh, it's gonna be a good one.
Baby doll brawls are always some of my favorite games to watch, my favorite games to announce. The energy these skaters bring, the excitement of the crowd, I just love it.
And that's Amelia Big Delia jamming for the finishers. Let's see if she can make it to the second half of this game, if you know what I mean. Wow, nice movement there. Right on.
The packs are split. Nobody's anywhere near each other.
And that's the thing, when you're out of the pack, you're out of play, you can't block.
That's right. When the teams are split with all of one team in the back and all of one team in the front, supposedly no one's supposed to be blocking.
No blocking for you.
No blocking. I expect we're going to see a lot of failure to reform penalties over that jam, I believe.
9 points for the finishers. Make it 23-13 at their advantage. STEFCON 1 working on getting these penalties for us. Looks like we're going to have somebody from each team sitting out. So basically, when you have a penalty against a blocker, they are short a blocker for the jam.
And just as we discussed, one on each team is sitting for failure to reform. Haxer for Chung-Li's Angels and Satan Spawn for finishers. It's everyone's responsibility to reform that pack, but they give the penalty to whoever looks most responsible.
Oh, somebody's got to be responsible.
Well, it's nice to look responsible, right?
Yeah.
Allison Crowley, lead jammer, Chung-Li's Angels.
Yeah, she is lead, and she's got a little bit of track ahead of her. Oh, no, man, coming against a strong pink 2-wall, breaks on through. Did she call it off to stop the opposing jammer from getting any points? Yes, she did.
Did she?
4 points for Chung-Li's Angels.
That was a very fine call-off because I thought that pink jammer was coming on strong with that spin move, trying to sneeze those extra points.
And we got a penalty against Dolores Muerta of Chung-Li's Angels for stopping. No stopping.
No stopping, that's right. Once that whistle blows, everyone has to start moving in a counterclockwise direction. If they stop, if they go at all in the other way, they get in big trouble.
Regret Butler jamming for the finishers. She's been skating for a while.
Regret Butler actually is a graduate of the juniors program.
I was going to say, I recall her from juniors.
But this is my first time seeing her skating with the adults. I'm so excited for her, and I'm excited for this league to be adding that talent that gets grown up through junior roller derby.
That's good. I mean, she's literally been skating for quite a while.
Literally quite a while.
Quite a while. And nobody in the penalty box. 27-17, advantage for the finishers. But both jammers are out. Both jammers are out, and Angelina Rowley's like, yeah, I see her behind me. I'm calling this off. I'm using my lead jammer power to put my hands on the hips and call it this jam because I feel like that's the best thing to do.
If you look back and know that that other person's creeping up and you think they're going to pass you, it is the best thing to do.
It really is. Oh, that was so close. Vicious Van Ho was out first, but she got past.
She slowed down a little to give somebody a little something on her way. I think that's what delayed her.
Yeah, she got passed though by chop slicks. Let's see what that's 4 points. 4 points for the finishers.
Yunchuk's holding down that inside line in turns 1 and 2. She's the anchor of that wall. She's not letting anybody get by.
Yeah, look at her. I mean, that is just, Nunchucks is all over her.
Damage Dame is trying everything but blowing in her ear, and nothing's paying off. They push the action out 20 feet in front of the pack. That means they've got to let her go.
Yeah, risky behavior. Ooh, into the infield. And that jam's over. Oh, no, it isn't. I'm sorry. Damage Dame still giving it a fight.
But she's met up against the absolutely unpassable Nunchucks, doing human work in that jam.
All right, we do have some penalties against Chung-Li's Angels. We have 2 skaters out, one of them with a directional block by 2, and another one with a blocking out of bounds. That was Quiet Storm with blocking out of bounds. And Allison Crowley with the ×2 directional block. Gets through on that scoring pass, and she calls it off as she sees the opposing jammer about to get into a point scoring position. I see Dolores Muerta on the jam line for Chung-Li's Angels. And
that looks like chop slicks out there for the finishers.
Yep, that would be chop slicks, and she is your lead jammer. You can see the communication in the pack.
In the pack and on the bench as Coach Oblivion Westwood is really directing these skaters. She calls for a call off and that's just what she gets.
Yeah, she wasn't trying to take flight or air dry her armpits. I mean, you know, if I'm doing this, I'm like, just like, woo, I just need a little air, but she's doing it to tell them to call off the jam. And it looks like we got a timeout being called by Chung-Li's Angels. I want to give a quick shout out real quick. Hey, first of all, Princess Snide would like to thank her husband, Pete. Pete, where are you? Thank you, Pete, for gathering 64 people here. Where's the Princess Snide group? Thank you for being here. And also watching on YouTube live right now, Princess Snide would like to say thanks to Dr. Joe, who's watching from Canada, and that she loves you. And thanks to everyone in Sheffield, Manchester, and the rest of the UK and friends and family around the world who are watching Princess Snide skate. Thank you everybody for watching on YouTube live. We really appreciate that.
Now I gotta look up what time it is in Sheffield. It's all the way in England. It can't be, you know, dinner time.
All right, well, you know, speaking of the Snide, her husband Pete has some shout outs. He has one to the Chung-Li Angels. Big shout out there to Princess Snide. So he's so excited to be here supporting them today and knows that he loves all of you. And to everyone for putting on this event. Yes, thank you everybody who worked so hard to put this event on. A big thank you from everyone in the bleachers. Oh, and a special there's a shout out for us in here too. Thank you. And a big thank you to all the people who drove out from Ventura. Who drove out from Ventura? Anyone? Yeah.
They're still in traffic.
They're still in traffic.
Hey, it's important that you all know it is 2:23 a.m. in Sheffield, United Kingdom, so hats off to y'all for hanging in there. No one else is as impressed as I am by that.
I'm extremely impressed.
2:23, Evilly.
You know, if I have to get up at 2 in the morning to watch a royal wedding, they can stay up at 2 a.m. to watch a roller derby bout. All right, we have our pink team, the finishers, lead jammer position.
Buckaroo Bonds passes that big back wall, but then things start going awry.
Game is 40-20, advantage of finishers, and I think she just put 4 more points on the board. Okay, they're telling the pack they've got to pull it together, and they've got to get together, or they can't block once they get out of play. Makes it through another scoring pass. Looks like that's 9 points for the finishers.
Sorry if I'm distracted. Somebody just brought the cutest baby in the world over by the announcer's booth. It's freaking adorable.
Hi, cute baby. Hi. Now I can ask if there's any newcomers. I've got one. All right.
But back to business.
Chung-Li's Angels has got Vicious Van Ho as their jammer, and she is out in the lead. Looks like Satan Spawn jamming for the finishers. She's still stuck in that pack, looking for some help from her teammates.
Keep your eyes on Mad Dog Marge. She is doing some business in that pack.
Now, Vicious Van Ho went into the infield and is very concerned about re-entering that pack without advancing her position. She does not want to get a penalty. Because when jammers get penalties, it's extra bad. She got 7 points. 7 points for Chung-Li's Angels.
Looks like we got time for just about one more jam in this high-scoring, fast-moving quarter.
Oh, yeah. And then we'll have a quick 5-minute break with some excitement for you.
Ooh, I love excitement.
Oh, it's going to be very exciting, Trixie. Very.
I can't wait, and I have to wait 7 seconds.
Well, you might have to wait 60 seconds because they do have all the time on the jam clock. Once again, Chung-Li's Angels coming out, lead jammer.
That's Haxer again, showing a great turn of speed as she goes around 3 and 4.
Yeah, Hacker is getting ready to get a point scoring position. Chopslicks finally makes her way out. If anything, she's avoiding being a point. Amelia Bedelia trying to get the last line of defense. 4 points. 4 points for Chung-Li's Angels, and we are going into our 5-minute break. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna throw t-shirts at your head! That's right! with your Los Angeles Derby dolls. We've got an exciting game here at our baby doll brawl between Chung-Li's Angels and the finishers. We got Allison Crawley in the penalty box for Chung-Li's Angels starting out this jam. So their pack will be thinned out by one blocker, which is a bit of a disadvantage because they're behind by 20 points at the moment. But these things change very quickly.
Regret Butler and Lee Jammer once again for finishers.
It's a Vicious Van Ho jamming for Chung-Li's Angels. One in the infield and just got lapped and decided to call out. Right, where's she? Can't tell if she's trying to call the jam or not.
She was making hesitative moves, but she decided, let's get some points first.
The question is the Vicious Van Ho get in there and get some points too? She did, she got 2
does.
points. 2 points, but 8 or 9 points for the finishers. So technically it's 7 if you think about it. We do have damage name in the penalty box. She's got a blocking out of play. Oh, and she's not alone. There's somebody in the penalty box for Chung-Li's Angels. And that is, oh, I'm sorry, that is the way. That's Buckaroo Bonds is in there with, oh, I'm sorry, wrong thing. That's Senorita's in there with a blocking out of play. Sorry, a little hard to see. Chung-Li's Angels out in lead. Moonchucks jamming for them. Oh man, into the pack but causing some chaos. Whoa!
Oh my goodness.
Was that an apex jump? I couldn't tell.
Snide took out the pack up in turn number 3, and that left all the room for that pink jammer to roll her way through. Buckaroo Bonds goes to the box with a back block, I believe, and yes, the Chung-Li's Angels, Jane Woe is.
Oh, looks like we have a timeout being called. Looks like what we have basically is, okay, so we have a penalty against Buckaroo Bonds and a penalty against Nunchucks, and we have a timeout. Hey, I have to ask, wait, hold on.
Well, you look that up. Nunchucks is sitting for an arms penalty, and that penalty is being challenged, it looks like.
Oh, okay. All right, I need to know where Deadly Delight, Baby Ella, Mary Apodaca, where are they?
Deadly Delight, Mary Apodaca, show yourselves, cowards!
Avada Kedavra would like to say thank you for coming out here. She loves you to infinity and beyond. We also want to welcome Muerta's mom. Where's Muerta's mom and family? Muerta's husband and kids. She says they're the best team. Veronica Frosto, you are a queen. And thanks to all the Muerta Girl Squads, Santa Marissa, Veronica, Sarah, Carrie, and Erica. This is our first bout, so thank you for coming. Okay, yes, this is definitely, thank you, all of you, for coming. Now, since we do have Bonds in the penalty box, she wants to give a shout out to Kelsey Ephraim. Kelsey, who has found her fire and taught her what it means to be a warrior since day 1. This one is just for you, Kelsey, from Bonds.
So both coaches have presented their sides to the officials, and now the officials are going to go talk it over, discuss what they saw, what they think, and they're going to come back and give their official decision.
Now you see the HR, that stands for head ref. It doesn't stand for human resources. So please do not ask him any question about your vacation time. Oh, no challenge.
No challenge. Now it's an official timeout. No challenge at all.
Well, maybe they are talking about their vacation time with human resources. I mean the head ref.
For all I know.
Woo! DJ MacBook Pro had the groove going on.
Each team down one blocker in this jam.
Yeah, because I believe when you had a situation there, you had both jammers got penalties. You obviously have to have jammers to have a jam. So in that situation, they field one blocker into the penalty box. Chung-Li's Angels coming out first in the lead jammer position.
Sailor Doom picks up 1, 2, 3, got one more to beat, and she's done it. But meanwhile, the opposing jammer has snuck through the pack. She got all her points too, Evely.
So now if she was to actually make this not a wash, she's got to do it all over again. That's the important thing about using that lead jammer power.
Chung-Li's Angels slowly trying to close that gap, 64-43.
You know, it's those things you can either pick away at the lead or you hope you get some power jams. Right now, we got Chopsticks, lead jammer, jamming for the finishers. Oh, pretty good moving pack there. And they're all moving in position, trying to make it so they can help their jammer and block the other one. Clean through on the inside there for Chopsticks.
That's right, it doesn't matter how good your pack is. If you don't have your eye on that jammer, you might as well have stayed home.
She's being very slick. Oh man, going in from, and then she takes down half the pack and calls it off. Or did she call it off in turn? There was some carnage there on turn one.
That's right, she called it off from her knees. You can do that as long as you don't leave the track. If you leave the track, you have to get back on both feet before you can call it off.
Hey, just a reminder, no whistling allowed. The only people allowed to whistle are enforcers. If you'd like to whistle, you need to become an enforcer, and you can find out more of that by going to derbydolls.com. Amelia Begilia with 2 penalties. Oh, Amelia, be careful. But please, no whistling unless you're an enforcer. We will kick you out.
Amelia sitting for stopping and a directional block.
You know, Amelia Begilia, she's one of those go big, but it might make her go home. Regret Butler, not the lead jammer, but she at least made it out. Whoa, did she go flying through that pack? You know, I gotta say, all the action's happening on the turn where we have an obstructed view.
Oh, it's not just you? Okay. As you can tell from the sound of the crowd, Princess Snide has taken the star.
All right, we got Avada Kedavra in the penalty box with a failure to reform in the penalty box for Chung-Li's Angels. That's Allison Crowley with a failure to reform also. Just remember, no whistling, people, I'm serious. Don't make me come up there.
By my unofficial count, that's Allison Crowley's 4th penalty. On your 7th penalty, you are ejected from the game. So you don't want that to happen, Evelyn.
No, I hope both of them are. They're all sitting there thinking about what they've done. Senorita jamming for Chung-Li's Angels, and she is lead jammer. Man, coming into that pack, hot, hot, hot. And she's going back for more. She's got Princess Snide behind her, but into the back of the pack and calls it off.
Senorita with a beautiful fake to pass the back wall. Picks up an extra few points and nearly takes out Dolores Muerta on the bench.
Now that always takes a little extra talent.
Finish the jam, get a stack of points, kill your manager, team captain.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that. All right, 76 to 58, advantage for the finishers wearing the pink. Oh, Bush's Van Hoge gets a hard block into the infield.
Big Delia's lead jammer for finishers.
Well, she's communicating with her pack, trying to tell them how to direct people where she wants them to go. Enters the pack, sees that opposing jammer come up behind her and calls her back. In case you're wondering, they have eyes on the back of their heads. It's kind of creepy, but that's why they wear helmets. They literally cover them. Oh, it looks like Amelia Big Delia in the penalty box with an arms penalty, making this jam a power jam. Advantage to Chung-Li's Angels. Oh, although we have a timeout being called by the finishers. We're gonna welcome y'all back from the battle on the bank. Great job out there. Scolding Caulfield loves you long time, by the way. All right, timeout by the finishers. Hey, Jaeger has some shout outs. She wants to give a shout out to DJ MacBook Pro.
What?
She loves you and wants you to play Baby Shark. She wants to give a shout out to Sin, to Allison Crawley. She says you're a monster and she's proud of you. She can't hear me. Same to Slicks. You're okay at stuff. Keep doing that. And she wants to tell Snide to be aggressive. Be aggressive.
BEAGGRESSIVE?
Something like that. You know you're in trouble when you rely on the banana pen. I really need to go make a run to the store. Hey, we want to give a shout out to the city of Vernon, and particularly the Vernon Community Fund. Vernon Community Fund provides charitable contributions to community-based organizations and governmental agencies in support of efforts to improve quality of life, strengthen families, and affirm Vernon's ties with neighboring communities in pursuit of bright futures. Big love to Vernon for welcoming the Los Angeles Derby Dolls into your city limits and giving us so much support. We greatly appreciate it. Hey, don't forget, it's hot. Drink your carbs. We've got beer until the end of the third quarter.
Yeah!
So, yeah, beer, everybody. I would like to give a shout out to this beer because I've been here since 2, and when I opened up my first beer, I was like, I think I love you. So thank you, beer.
All right, everybody's talked it over.
Delicious.
They've all agreed they too would like a beer, but no luck for them. They've got a whole roller derby game to play yet.
This is so good.
You're gonna make Angelina Rowley jealous, and she's got a jam right now.
Well, if she jams really good, maybe somebody will buy her a beer at the after party.
One can only hope.
We'll tell you more about the after party later. All right, very slow, deliberate pack. Now, the pink team is using advantage of the slow pack to scrum everything up so she can't get through. And it doesn't help that she's getting some great positional blocking there by the finisher's pivot. Man, they're really holding her back.
Yeah, Regret Butler has been putting on a clinic in the back of this pack. Meanwhile, the rest of her pack is at the front. They are all together, that pink team. They're gonna be awful tough to get past.
Yeah, I mean, usually with a power jam, it's a serious advantage. First of all, there's only one team that can score, but she's having a really hard time. Her team has got to get up there and break things up for her.
Now, the name of the game is running out the clock, and that's just what finishers have done.
Excellent defensive move there by the finishers. And we do have a penalty against the finishers, against Horchata, with a directional block.
Chung-Li's Angels jammer choosing to start a little bit behind. She's allowed to do that. Seems to have paid off for her. She's your lead jammer.
Yeah, sometimes that's a style thing that they kind of like to do. That's nunchucks. Jamming for Chung-Li's Angels in black. Chopsticks. Running the infield. Had to re-enter the pack without advancing her position. Nunchucks decides to call it off.
(78-63) in favor of finishers with just over 5 minutes to go in this half.
Yeah, then we'll have a 20-minute halftime. You can do stuff like buy beer, snacks. We've got, oh my God, we've got food outside. There's tacos and all kinds of fantastic Mexican food. We've got vendors out there. And of course, you can buy some Derby Dolls merch and learn more stuff about the LA Derby Dolls.
Don't miss the sign-up tables. You can sign up for information on becoming an enforcer, joining our DPV Derby Por Vida program. There goes 237 Satan Spawn.
Yeah, Satan is in the lead. Hail Satan, everybody. She is your lead jammer. But look at the speed coming in there from Hackers. Oh!
Hax came through the inside line when nobody was looking.
She's kind of stealthy like that. Satan calls it off.
Horchata with her second field clearing block of that jam. She really opened up a huge spot for her finisher's jammer to run through.
And Hack's got a penalty against her for cutting. So that means this next jam's going to be a power jam. Princess Snide on the jam line.
And I see Oblivion Westwood waving that challenge flag. Before we get to see this jam, we're gonna have to talk it over.
I'm kind of surprised, why is she challenging when it's a power jam in her favor?
I do not know the answer to that question, but she's gonna tell the head ref, and then they're gonna know. We're just gonna be left to wonder.
Hey, just to remind you, after the game, we are having an after party at Lincoln Kitchen and Tap. It's at 8 p.m. It's located 6 miles from here at 2118 North Broadway. They have Derby Dolls drink specials. That's Lincoln Kitchen and Tap after the game at 8 p.m. And like I said, there is no whistling from the crowd. If you want to whistle, you have to become a roller derby referee. They will train you. You can go to derbydolls.com or just email refs@derbydolls.com for more information.
The Derby Dolls wear custom uniforms made by Frogmouth Clothing, based in Austin, Texas. Frogmouth Clothing, don't be naked. That's not really their slogan, but they didn't put a slogan, so I had to make one up. Frogmouth Clothing. It's long and sticky and pink.
All right, sorry.
Get fit, learn roller derby. Buy 8-class package for $100 from Derby Por Vida. Sign up now, Derby Por Vida at derbydolls.com.
Yeah, a lot of women skating today. I mean, these are up-and-coming skaters. They're working to make their way on one of the 4 regular teams of the LA Derby Dolls. And basically, this is an opportunity to get some live action skating and also a chance for the captains to actually see what these skaters got, and they might, how they're going to want to recruit them onto their teams. But some of these people literally join roller derby not knowing how to skate, and whether you want to do it in a competitive way or just for fun, Derby Por Vida is a great way to do it, and also our fresh meat program. And like I said, there's a table outside that you can learn more about the fresh meat program, of course, more on derbydolls.com. And don't forget, everybody, please, please, please post on social media and tag the Derby Dolls. We have no advertising budget. We need you. Please tell everybody you're having the best time ever, and share, overshare, share lots.
Derby Doll's next fresh meat tryouts will be Saturday, July 27th at 11:30 a.m. Visit derbydolls.com/fresh-meat to reserve your spot. And then buy me a drink, because that's my birthday.
Oh, that's right. I got to tell you about my birthday. I'll tell you later.
You can tell me on the mic or off the mic?
No, I would tell you on the mic, but it's kind of quiet. No, again, we want to thank everybody for coming out here. All right, let's do a quick check. Who is rooting for Chung-Li's Angels? Who's rooting for the finishers?
You know, I gotta give extra love to Slim Riggins out there hyping the crowd when fully half of them are there to see just one skater on her team.
Yeah, literally.
I think you could save your energy, Slim. They're gonna do it without you.
Well, we want to again give a shout out to everyone watching on YouTube Live. If you can't be here, watch on YouTube Live. Watching on YouTube Live is Truck Driving Kimmy. Truck Driving Kimmy is hauling 38,000 pounds of Subway bread from Connecticut to Houston, Texas. Shout out to you, Truck Driving Kimmy, watching us on YouTube Live. We appreciate it.
She's still hauling that bread. She was hauling that bread during the juniors game, too.
She's hauling buns.
So are these skaters.
They sure are. All right, looks like the, I don't know, Oblivion looks pretty smug. So now they're gonna say something.
If I was dressed as good as her, I would look smug, too.
Hey, HR, I need to talk to you about my benefits. Sorry.
All right, this was a challenge about points, and the points challenge was won. Sharp eyes and excellent arguments from Oblivion Westwood. So there's gonna be a little score correction here.
Look how happy she is. It's like she just won the lottery.
The points lottery.
All right, they're making the correction to the scoreboard, I believe. I mean, these games, you think someone's got a lead, and it can literally come down to just a matter of points in the last minute of the game. Okay, so we're gonna do this power jam, everybody. That's right, power jam. One jammer on the floor, one team that can score, and that is the pink team, the finishers. Chop Slicks will be your power jammer for this jam.
Seems like a good call on the finisher's part. She's got more lead jams than anyone else in this game. And there goes another one.
So now here is where the work is being done in the pack. You can see Amelia Bedelia. She's in the middle of the pack trying to really hold down the core of it. She's got Snide up front. And then you've got that wall of black, which includes Allison Qualley, Vicious Van Ho, Nunchucks. They're doing a really good job of holding her back.
Chop Slicks is a heck of a jammer, but she cannot do it all by herself. And in those situations, you really need a lot of help from your fellow players.
Okay, so we got Nunchucks in the penalty box with an illegal procedure, and she is joined in there by Sailor Doom. She's got a multiplayer block and a directional block. But the big thing right now is Chop Slicks has got a low blocking penalty, and since she is a jammer, this is going to make this another power jam. And now the advantage is to Chung-Li's Angels. That's right, one jammer score, one team that can score, and they are wearing black.
Smack Attack has the star, and she has lead jammer. She's out of the pack.
They also got an advantage because the thing is they have a slightly thinned out pack there, and they are trying to race it though. Yeah, finishers using the advantage of having a full pack of blockers to run the pack, making it much harder for her to get into a point scoring position. Oh, no, they're about to get failure to reform. They're going to get some failure to reform. They're really getting, look at the enforcers. They are not happy. You're supposed to be here, man. When they start doing that chop stein, that's failure to reform. Woo! Man, she had to work for those points.
Absolutely.
8 points for Chung-Li's Angels. Bringing it up to 72 for Chung-Li's and 92 for the finishers.
Ordinarily, what you see is the black team knocking one of them down and then holding that one back to try to slow down the pack. They knocked somebody down and they just kept on running. They sure made their jammer work for it.
They sure did, and here comes the penalties that we anticipated. You see Buckaroo Bonds in there along with Slim Riggins. It's gonna be, my guess is either failure to reform or an out of play penalty. Yep, failure to reform. Called it. And then we do have a blocking penalty against Senorita for Chung-Li's Angels. We got a couple more jams until halftime. Once again, remind everyone to get a nice ice-cold beverage. Make sure you hydrate, whether you drink water or drink your carbs and these delicious cold. I haven't had such a delicious cold beer since I was in Cambodia. Sweating like crazy at the Angkor Wat. And we decided to switch to beer, and we're just like, because there's kids selling beer for like $1, and you're just like, it was like the most, when you're in the Cambodian jungle, there's nothing like a cold beer.
I will remember that for the very next time I'm in Cambodia.
Always holiday in Cambodia. Oh, I think she went over her back. That's Regret Butler in pink jamming for the finishers. And she's against Cheesecake Factory. I believe that's the first time Cheesecake Factory has skated as a jammer. Regret Butler through.
Damage Name has been doing amazing work holding that jammer in the pack, while Regret Butler just scores and scores. Amelia Big Delia gets in on the blocking party.
Big jam there. 10 points for the finishers. Yes, we do have some penalties against the finishers. That's Damage Damon there with a directional block and a stopping penalty, and Hackler in the penalty box for the Chung-Li's Angels with a low blocking penalty. This will be the last jam of the first half. Make some noise for roller derby, everybody! Waiting for the thumbs. Oh, I see a little talking going on in there. We're gonna add a little excitement here. Having a quick timeout.
If you have any questions about roller derby, look for the lady with the sign that says, "Talk Derby to me." She's at the front of the bleachers right now. Ask her all your roller derby questions and she will do her best to answer them, or maybe she'll just make something up.
Hey, and just remember the last call for alcohol is at the end of the third quarter. All right, so we've got some penalties here. And one of them is against Cheesecake Factory, who is the jammer. She's got a low blocking penalty. Hacker has got also a low blocking penalty. Those are both for Chung-Li's Angels. And then for finishers, Regret Butler with a directional block and a stopping penalty.
We'll be ending with a power jam for finishers.
That's right, chop slicks on the jam line. She's meeting quite a bit of resistance in the pack. Even a thinned out pack, she is meeting a lot of resistance.
Yeah, Ninchooks was holding her back for a long time, but she's out now.
Still got quite a bit of time on the jam clock. Looks like Vicious Van Ho and Nunchucks were trying to hold her up at the rail. But unfortunately, that pack was getting away from them. Looked like they had to get back into it.
That's right. Coach Oblivion sent the pink wall forward, trying to put the back blockers out of play and make them have to reform forward.
Sailor Jim doing some great positional blocking in the pack. And then you see Horchata in there trying to break it up. 4 points for the finishers. It's halftime, everybody. We'll see you back here in 20 minutes. us Derby dolls here in Valhalla. Have you all been having a good time? Are you not entertained? All right, we're gonna be starting the second half with some people in the penalty box. It looks like for the finishers, we've got Horchata in the penalty box at the directional block, and we've got Sailor Doom for the Chung-Li's Angels with a failure to reform. Score 106 to 72, advantage to the finishers. Hope everybody enjoyed their halftime. Don't forget, you still have to the end of the third quarter break. We have that 5-minute break between the third and fourth quarter to buy beer or wine. I forgot we have wine. Oh, were we waiting for Sweep the Leg, Johnny? Were we waiting for you? Can we start now?
He was just making it dramatic. So Chung-Li's Angels have about a 30-something point deficit, 34-point deficit to bring back. But 34 points is not a lot in roller derby.
Really can rack up multiple scoring passes. I see Regret Butler going up to the jam line.
Regret Butler, one of the top jammers for finishers in the first half.
No, she is going to be jamming against Angelina Rowley. Wow, she really shot out of there.
She has an absolute skill for getting out of a pack fast, reading what there is in front of her and finding her way. She gets through, gets 4 points without a lot of assistance from her blockers. Calls off the jam.
4 points for the finishers.
On the whole, Evil, I'd say that's kind of been the story of this game for both sides. I've seen a lot of jammers doing a lot of work out there and a lot of blockers doing something else.
Well, you know, I mean, the thing is with roller derby, it's getting offense and defense at the same time. So, you know, their strategies can vary. And that's Buckaroo Bonds. She's jamming for the finishers, and she is your lead jammer.
Looked like Satan Spawn almost locked skates up there with Smack Attack as Smack exited the pack for the black team.
Yeah, Smack Attack working her way into a point scoring position. And it looks like she might have got a few there before Bonds cut it off.
Yeah, 2 points snuck away for the black team.
And we do have a penalty against Chung-Li's Angels. That's Cheesecake Factory with a stopping penalty.
Sorry, I make that noise sometimes.
Well, at least you don't have the beer burps. A lot of drops in the front of that pack. The thing is they are getting too far away. And that is going to have 440 Avada Kedavra.
She was expelling opposing blockers just left and right out of her path, shaking off hits. You almost might call it magical, Emily.
You think?
Four more points for finishers.
And it looks like Quiet Storm jamming for Chung-Li's Angels. She got an arms penalty, so she'll be sitting out this jam, making it a power jam. Advantage for the finishers. That's right, one jammer on the floor, one team that can score, and they will be wearing pink. They're put in Chop Slicks as your lead jammer for this jam. I mean, only jammer, your power jammer.
She's your lead jammer, she's your trailing jammer, she's every jammer in the book, Emily. Well, actually, she won't be lead jammer until she exits the pack.
And that's very hard when you've got that four wall of black right there.
Yeah, they don't seem to want her to get by.
No, they really don't. finally get that broken up, but she is still struggling. Finally gets up front. Oh, makes it through and goes down, but still, she's like, no. I worked so hard. Give me a few more seconds. I just want to get around once.
And I cannot say enough about how exhausting it is to fight your way through a pack like that. Absolutely heartbreaking.
Plus it's hot.
Plus it's hot. Plus it's slippery and there's wheels on your feet. Well, the crowd's excited, but they didn't tell me what they were excited about.
Rude. Huh? Wait. Hello? Wait, you? Nope, okay, you over there, okay. Don't worry, we'll fix it in post. Regret Butler is trying to go through on the high side, but she gets passed out by Senorita, who sees her, goes up the great defensive move. A little Janus interruptus. It's like, I see you behind me. You are not getting past me. It's like that person who's trying to get in front of you into the line at Target, and they're like trying to be like really sneaky about it. I'm like, no, that line is mine. All right, we do have Horchata in the penalty box for the finisher. She's got a directional block. Oh wait, my thumb's stuck in my glove, sorry. She is practically running on those skates. Avada Kedavra.
Ooh, Hax picked up so much distance on her coming around that second turn, but she calls it off in time.
Hax is fast.
Well, and she's able to read the track too, evilly. She finds her holes, but she also finds the fastest way around.
Slicks goes down off the jam line.
Surprise!
Whoops. So Mad Dog Mars going to the infield. She had to read her the pack. That works for blockers too. You go on the inside, you got to re-enter that pack without advancing your position or get a cutting penalty. Sailor Doom! Did she just knock her in the infield, or was that an accident?
I think that was on purpose, Evilly.
Well, I don't like to judge people's intent.
That's right. Even though the blockers are only allowed to block when they're within the pack, within the engagement zone, a jammer can block another jammer anywhere on the track. And it's really fun when they do.
Well, whatever it was legal.
And it added up to 81 points for the black team, 118 for pink.
Man, this skill skates so hard. Regret Butler out of the pack. Lead jammer.
I need to ask everyone who doesn't work here to please get away from the railing. Everybody with their phones out, taking pictures, please go stand somewhere else.
Get away from the railing, please. We can barely see that corner. You're blocking our view. We appreciate you taking social media, we really do, but turn 3 is where all the action's been happening, and we got to be able to see it. If you go like a little bit farther down, but then you'll be standing in front of people, and they probably won't like that very much. So, is that Amelia Big Delia?
Well, I do believe it is.
She's jamming for the finishers. Won the infield, had to re-enter that pack without advancing her position. Now we got a bit of a split pack, if you ask me. They're trying to say where the pack is.
I know where Amelia Big Delia is, and that is out of the pack. She's lead jammer for finishers. Hax gets her way out of that pack. Slip sliding any which way she can.
Yeah, the aggression in these packs is incredible.
That call-off came just in time. 4 points for finishers, nothing for the Angels.
And Amelia Bedelia in the penalty box with an arms penalty. It's going to make this jam a power jam. Apparently someone's telling me a living ref was trying to get your attention.
They've only got eyes for that black jammer.
That's right, power jam situation. And the advantage is for the Chung-Li's Angels.
Smack attack goes down with the pink wall right in front of her. Everybody reforms. But the black team's got 237, Satan's Spawn, hung up in back, and as long as that's the case, that's where the pack is.
Not today, Satan, not today. Is that what they're saying, holding her back there?
No, Satan escapes.
Oh, Satan.
So slippery.
Actually, she's not really Satan, she's just Satan's Spawn.
No, I like Satan better. Everyone does.
All right, right now we got 124 for the finishers, 84 for Chung-Li's Angels. Less than 5 minutes in the third quarter. Then we'll have that 5-minute break where you got your last chance to buy beer, wine, and stuff like that.
Empty penalty box, full packs, and Skull. That official timeout.
Hey, we want to give a shout out to S1 Helmets. S1 Helmets, a symbol of protection, protecting the Derby Doll since 2009. The official helmet of the Derby Dolls, S1 Helmet. And if you're one of those people who rents those little scooters around town, you really should wear a helmet, people. Also, Frog Mouth Clothing. The Derby Dolls teams wear custom uniforms made by Frog Mouth Clothing based in Austin, Texas. Frog Mouth Clothing, everybody.
Don't forget to join us at Lincoln Kitchen and Tap after the game. It's located 6 miles from here at 2118 North Broadway. Check out their Derby Doll drink specials. If you pay them an extra $1, they might drop a dirty bearing in it for you.
A what?
A dirty bearing. That should be the name of a drink, is a dirty bearing.
It took me a minute there.
And you should also set it on fire.
I like it when, well, I don't like it when they said everything. I like it when they said drink some. I went to this bar called the Powerhouse in Hollywood once on my birthday, and it was just me and a friend, and it was in the afternoon. I told it was my birthday, and the guy set the bar on fire.
Outstanding.
It was fantastic.
I hope you tipped well.
Well, it was my birthday, so my friend had to do that. Okay, it looks like we have Avada Kedavra. I'm always gonna have a little tough one with that. Sorry, darling. She will be skating for the finishers.
It was like 5 years before you could say my name too, so.
I always have a thing with Biscuit for some reason. It always throws me off. I don't know why there's certain words I have problems with. Whiskey behavior, I have no problem with.
Oh!
And she is the lead jammer. She is signaling. Oh! Look at her coming into that pack. And the pack is going all over the place.
Big block from Hax to prevent, no, not entirely prevent scoring. Pink steals 2 points on that to Black's 4.
And looks like we have a penalty against Senorita of the Chung-Li's Angels. She's got a low blocking penalty. I would like to congratulate Amelia Bedelia to making it to the second half of this game.
You are so mean, Evilly.
I'm evil, Trixie.
I knew you were evil. I didn't know you were mean.
It kind of goes with it. Oh, did you see Regret Butler? She like jumped through the air just to go a little bit faster and a little bit farther. She's like magic. Oh, and then she comes up against Nunchucks, who is not too pleased. Fantastic blocking there. looking at, and Oblivion Western saying, go around, go right around, go down, round, I don't know, what's that song? You spin me right round? Yeah.
I don't know, I only listen to Lizzo now.
Lizzo. I don't even know who that is. Have you ever heard of a band called Bathory?
No, I only listen to Lizzo now. Weren't you listening? I just said.
Okay. You should try Bathory. A little Celtic Frost and Dark Throne.
10 points for finishers.
Gorgoroth? No? No Gorgoroth? Okay.
You know, I don't think that Regret Butler is going to spend a lot of time in the sub pool, Evilly.
I don't think she is either. Although there are some people who are going to be spending time in this penalty box for this jam. Don't forget, if you have any questions about what's going on, you can ask the Derby docent, who should have a sign. Okay, so here's the deal. We've got a penalty against the Chung-Li's Angels. We've got Cheesecake Factory in the penalty box with a failure reform. For the finishers, we've got two skaters in there. We've got Horchata with the directional block, and she is joined by Satan's Spawn with a failure to reform. How's that?
By my count, that's Horchata's 4th directional block, Evilly.
Well, sometimes, you gotta stick with what you know.
You figure out what you're good at and you stay with it.
We got a time out by our enforcers. Hey, I'm wondering if the people in Manchester and Canada, I guess Canada, they might only be a couple. I don't know where in Canada those people are. I wonder if the people in Sheffield, Manchester, and the rest of UK are still watching on YouTube Live. I wouldn't have no idea if they are, but if they are, my cousin's a firefighter in London, so if you're ever there, look him up. I gotta say, this is a really exciting game, and I am so excited to be announcing this. Of course, like I said, if you ever want to find your way into the infield, try our Derby Port Vito program or our Fresh Meat program, or any of that kind of information, like our enforcers, is on our website at derbydolls.com. We want to give a shout out to our Derby Doll repair team. Special thank you to our amazing medical staff. If you're looking for a chiropractor or acupuncturist, please visit one of our team. They support the dolls all year round, and they are some of the best. So check them out at derbydolls.com/doll/repair.
2:11 to go in this third of 4 quarters of roller derby action.
Don't forget, the end of the third quarter break, no more alcohol sales.
All good things must come to an end.
That's gotta be Hacker. That's Hacker. But she has got Buckaroo Bonds behind her.
Oh my goodness!
Was she on the track or she caught it?
She must have. They did the call off on one hip as she was sliding off the track. Haxer calls it off.
4 points for Chung-Li's Angels.
That was pretty sweet.
That was really sweet. Now don't forget, when they're scoring points, it's not just the opposing team member that they pass, they also get ghost points for those people in the penalty box.
That's right, Evilly. The first person you pass from the opposing team, you also get points for everyone in the penalty box. Those are called ghost points.
Okay, so Horchata got up there and was going to block her, but she knew she was out of play and would have gotten a penalty for it, so she had to wait to rejoin her pack.
Smart play by Horchata. She doesn't want to pick up a penalty right now.
Yeah, and Senorita, she has been really on fire tonight. So I can see why she'd want to go after her.
And then everybody got into turn 3 and they all fell down.
Turn 3, man, that's where it's haunted. We got 3 points for Chung-Li's Angels. So probably be the last jam of the third quarter. Make some noise for roller derby, everybody.
That's right. Wave your Swiffers high.
If you have a Swiffer, please wave it.
I might bring a Swiffer next time.
So you can wave your Swiffer.
Darn tootin'.
And we got Horchata in the penalty box. She's in there with a skating out of play, and she is joined with an arms penalty, Slim Riggins. Slim Riggins.
You know, I think my favorite thing about this game has been StephCon 1's business-like nods after she holds up the whiteboard. It's kind of the best.
StephCon 1 is kind of the best.
That's a true story, Evely.
It is a way true story.
Woo, Regret Butler gets by 2 on 1 foot, cuts high, and that's the pack. Still lots of time for her to pile up some more points.
Now look at that pack. That's not a pack. The pack is here. We're trying to say the pack is here. You guys, get it together.
Yeah, the pack was up in front because that's where there was skaters from both teams. That big wall of black and back, they were all out of play.
Regret Butler sees the opposing jammer getting ready to get in a point scoring position, calls it off, and that is the end of the third quarter. We got a quick 5-minute break, everybody, and then we'll start off the fourth, final quarter. Exciting roller derby action here at the Doll Holla. I almost lost it. We'll be right back. Cheesecake Factory in the penalty box with a blocking out of play penalty. But let's get to the score. 95 for Chung-Li's Angels, 145 for the finishers. This has been a really great bout, and I want to give a special Robin Shu. I mean, was actually in The Legend of Chung-Li and is here for Chung-Li's Angels. And of course the finishers.
Well, he better get some of his special move mojo up here because Chung-Li's Angels have got about a 50-point spread to cover in the next 15 minutes.
How can we pay any attention when you're watching Jackie Nimble and D-Cup?
Well, I think that's why the word spread came inexorably to mind.
Sorry. I like it when people, when you're on a microphone and someone, oh yeah, I'm sorry, we're talking about you. They can't hear you. Okay. What's going on, man? We're ready.
I'm ready. You're ready. Let's play some roller derby, y'all.
Oh!
Oh, Scolding wasn't ready.
We're waiting for Scolding Caulfield to show up. Oh, nice of you to come.
He forgot his whistle. You can't play a game without a whistle.
You're supposed to keep it around your neck at all times, right?
A man's hardly a man without his whistle.
Well, I'm gonna be scolding for that one.
Oh.
Yeah, that was an easy one. Sometimes you go for the low-hanging fruit. Wow. Chung-Li's Angels coming out strong with Senorita as your lead jammer. But once again, the action is in the pack. They're scrambling to hold the core of that pack and the speed of it. Out to the front of that wall, calls it off just as the jammer for the finishers starts to get into that pack. 4 points for Chung-Li's Angels.
Really good work from number 88, Vicious Van Ho for Chung-Li's Angels, stopping that pink jammer's attack in time to prevent them from scoring.
Oh, I like a good empty penalty box.
And once again, there goes Regret Butler.
She does that little jump thing, and it's just so awesome.
She's always been an incredibly agile skater. And it's really showed tonight. This is, by my count, her 9th lead jammer.
I like how she used Slim Riggins' body to help propel herself forward. She's good at teamwork.
Use whatever you got.
She is good at teamwork. And she just got by risky behavior.
Allison Crowley tries to get out of the back.
You know what just happened? I finally got why it's risky behavior.
Oh no.
I know, sometimes that happens.
It's only been like 4 years.
Sometimes these things click, and you're like, oh, now I get it. All right, we do have a penalty against Chung-Li's Angels.
Yep, Allison Crowley is sitting for a false start.
Oh, and that would be an illegal procedure. May your starts be true.
Snide got knocked off. She got back on in a hurry. Oh, nunchucks! Paced her against the rail before exiting lead jammer Chung-Li's Angels.
There's a reason they teach you how to roll on that rail. Nunchucks scores 4 points.
Sets him up, knocks him down, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that brings the Chung-Li's Angels over the century mark, 151 to 103.
I like when somebody's booing and somebody's cheering at the same time. It's like, ooh. You know, we have some Team Heckle scars at merch.
Angelina Rowley and lead jammer Chung-Li's Angels.
They are going to try to chip away at that lead, whatever it takes. Buckaroo Bonds making out of the pack for the finishers. Ah! Did she just faceplant?
Not before calling off the jam, and that's the important part. Picks up 1 for the Angels.
And we got Horchata in the penalty box with a directional block for the finishers.
Horchata's in trouble by my count. That puts her real close to that ejection mark.
Yeah, we haven't had an ejection yet. Oh, congratulations to Amelia Bedelia to making it to the fourth quarter.
Woohoo! Amelia Bedelia, this bud's for you.
This Adventura, this is a really good beer. Quiet Storm, lead jammer, jamming for Chung-Li's Angels, and here comes Regret Butler flying through the sky.
Woo! Nice little, neat little block from Amelia. It looked like Amelia Bedelia just kind of gave her a little nudge, but it was just the right nudge to send that jammer flying down the track.
Hey, nobody's going into the penalty box. Yay! Yay, skating clean.
Yay, following rules. We love to follow rules.
Yay. Oh, is that Vicious Van Ho?
I think it's Smack Attack. No, we're both wrong. It's whiskey behavior. Gee, she called it off just before, almost before we were able to finish our game of Who's That Jammer?
Who's that jammer?
Who's that jammer? ¿Quién es esta niña?
Who's that jammer? I'm gonna write a song.
But that is definitely Cheesecake Factory wearing the star for black up against Avada Kedavra. You're not the only one who can't say that name. Kedabra's lead.
We'll have to have a tutorial with her on that. There goes all the unwanted cocktails. They're not living up to their drinking promise. Sorry.
Avada Kedavra shakes off a hit, and she is through.
Yeah, she's lead jammer. And she calls it off.
Just as Cheesecake Factory closes in.
I wonder if she picked 440 because she's a fan of Oldsmobiles. Have you ever ridden in an Oldsmobile 440?
No, I can't say that I have.
It's got a 440 in it.
A 440 what?
Engine.
Okay.
Because, oh my God.
I like a car with an engine in it.
Is that a 440, man? 440 V8.
I believe you.
Pure power. Muscle, baby. All muscle. All right, we got Buckaroo Bonds, lead jammer.
Oh my goodness! That was awesome!
That's Dolores Recta, the captain.
Boy, that hole opened up right in front of her. Dolores Muerta careered through it and then went boom on the inside line. But she got her points, and that's the important bit.
Jammer went boom?
Jammer go boom!
So after the bout, we're gonna have a feats of strength of ninja skills. No, I mean we're gonna have the MVP awards. I mean, we are having ninja competition afterwards, right?
I'm having a doggone ninja competition. I don't know about the rest of yous.
Nunchucks.
Nunchucks, yeah, she got held up by that pink wall, but they got pushed out of play.
Yeah, she had to let her go.
Big hit to the infield from Senorita.
Ooh, ouch. That's why you wear your S1 helmet.
A symbol of protection.
Actually, it's not just a symbol protection, it's actual protection.
Yeah, that's a lot better than being a symbol. Tell you what. And Amelia Bedelia comes off the track with a big smile and gets told, get right back up on that track. That's what you get for smiling, Amelia.
Get back to work.
More work for you.
Hey, again, I want to thank everybody for coming out here. We really appreciate it. This is a fun bout. I love the Baby Doll Brawls.
Jaegerbomb attempting to call off the jam from the referee box. I haven't seen that move before. And there's some last-second toing and froing by the pink team. It all ends up with Buckaroo Bonds reporting to that jammer line.
Okay, so it looks like we have a double jammer. We have Satan Spawn in the penalty box with a cutting penalty, and Nunchuck's in there with an assisting out of bounds. We don't get a lot of those. I gotta look at my codes sometimes.
Oblivion Westwood calls one more finisher off the track, leaving them with just a pivot and a blocker. That's a tall order.
Yeah, it looks like Horchata's in there with a blocking out of play. Bonds, your lead jammer. I don't know, man, but then you see Hacker, it's like, ooh.
Bonds leapt through, called it off, got 4 points, but so did Chung-Li's Angels.
4 points?
Looks like it, 4 and 4, that's my count.
That's a wash, everybody.
I see Amelia Big Delia in the penalty box. Amelia, what did you do?
She got an above shoulders block.
Oh, how dare you.
And then for Chung-Li's Angels, that's Sailor Doom with a low blocking penalty.
That's right, a low block can be a trip, or it can just be falling down and somebody tripping over you.
Isn't that Horchata's 7th penalty?
You know, my count is unofficial.
Okay.
Regret Butler out there in lead once again. She's got a huge black wall to get through. Slips through the cracks, calls it off. Finishers extend their lead, 169-117, 5 minutes to go in this game.
And we do have a penalty. We got Dolores Muerta. She's got a failure to reform for the Chung-Li's Angels. And we got Chopsticks with a directional block. And we've got Mad Dog Marge with a failure to reform for the finishers. Vicious Van Hoe with a little Janus Interruptus. She sees Bonds coming up behind her, is like, oh, hell no.
I wasn't sure if Vicious knew where she was, but she had her eye on her that whole time. Calls it off in time. Takes the pink jammer down. Quiet Storm is lead for black.
And we are getting some, they're being told where the pack is supposed to be.
Mad Dog Marge letting loose with another one of her high to low track clearing blocks. Everybody said call it, including half of the people in the stands.
4 points for the finishers.
Once again, as we close out this game, no whistling, please. 3 minutes left. You can contain yourselves that long.
Well, it's 3 minutes and 7 seconds.
Well, okay, I take it back. You can't contain yourselves that long.
All right, we got 2 points for Chung-Li's Angels. We do have penalties against Mad Dog Marge of a directional block for the finishers. And we have a penalty at Quiet Storm for Chung-Li's Angels with a cutting penalty, making this a timeout. A timeout being called
power
by...
timeout.
Power timeout being called by Chung-Li's Angels. One more time, the after party, everybody. The after party party will be after the game. That's why we call it an after party. It is at Lincoln Kitchen and Tap. It's located 6 miles from here at 2118 North Broadway. Make sure you ask for the Derby Dolls drink specials.
We also want to give a huge thank you to everyone who supported our online fundraisers. You personally have kept Bank Track Roller Derby alive in Los Angeles. We love our fans and we're glad to see you every time we all come out. Shout out too to all the volunteers who helped make this league possible. 95% of the staff you see are volunteers. Not me and Eva Lee, we work for beer. But please, give everyone you see the highest of available fives. The LA Derby Dolls are a non-profit organization run by the skaters, referees, and those who love roller derby.
If you like what you're seeing, make sure you go to derbydolls.com and sign up for the mailing list. You will get the first heads up of tickets on sale. The next bout will be here on August 17th when the Sirens take on the Fight Crew. So, and make sure you keep an eye on social media. Make sure you're following all the Derby Dolls on social media. Please.
Don't miss a minute.
Chopsticks. Jamming for the finishers.
Chopsticks has had an outstanding game tonight.
Immediately coming up with Wall against Moonchucks and Allison Crawley.
Nunchucks just all over that jammer. If she's not hitting her herself, she's throwing her pivot into her. One way or another, she's not gonna let that lady through. Nunchucks has shown a lot of tenacity tonight, Eva Lee.
Yeah, she has.
She's really a standout performance.
She's free!
Free like the little birds.
And of course, Chung-Li's Angels are gonna try and race the pack so that she has no chance of catching up with it.
Well, sure, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Excellent defense by Chung-Li's Angels.
Oh my, we got more Nunchucks. She got a directional block and another blocking penalty. And we also have the finishers have got Bonds, who's got a directional block. And here's this, Chopsticks got a low blocking penalty, making this a power jam. Advantage for Chung-Li's Angels. That's right, one jammer on the floor, one team that can score, and they are wearing black.
All they need are 64 points.
Did you do that in your head or did you use your calculator?
No, I used my head. I got a kid in school, I have to learn math.
I didn't have time to get out my abacus.
Besides, I can say any number I want and you're not gonna know if I'm wrong.
This is exactly true, Trixie. Time on the clock to do another one. Her team is doing everything they can to keep through another scoring pass.
The black team coaches are loving this.
that was a sign of exhaustion.
By the way, I was wrong. They needed 54 points. See, you didn't know no better?
All right, everybody, this could likely be the last jam of the game, but if there is a penalty, we may have to do another jam. So we'll only explain it if it happens. And make noise for roller derby, everybody!
Keep your eyes on Wild Bill Hiccup after this jam. He's gonna let you know if the game is over or if we've got one more. There goes Hat. She's not willing to let this go. She's gonna make the most of it as the game clock runs out. This jam goes 40 seconds or until the lead jammer calls it off.
And since the lead jammer's with Chung-Li's Angels.
There's that call off.
All right, now we wait.
Get ready to come down and give your favorite skaters a high five on their victory lap.
It looks like we may have a penalty situation.
We're gonna look to the officials to talk it over. If the pink team has committed a penalty and the black team has not, we're gonna have one more jam. But that is not the case. Finishers are your winners, 173 to 138.
All right, let's give it up for them. Give it up, everybody. Come on down. Get your hands clapped. It's the only time you're allowed to be by the track. Let's get up for the finishers, everybody. Regret Butler, Damage Dame, Mad Dog Marge, Amelia Big Delia, Princess Snide, Horchata, Chopslicks, Avada Kedavra, Buckaroo Bonds, the co-captain Slim Riggins, the captain Satan Spawn, bench coach Olivia Westwood, manager Whitney Goldberg, and not skating, but we still love her, Diana Beecha.
All right, and let's give a big hand to Chung-Li's Angels, Angelina Roli, Dolores Morta, Cheesecake Factory, Smack Attack, Vicious Van Ho, Nunchucks, Sailor Doom, Haxer, Whiskey Behavior, Senorita, Allison Crowley, and Quiet Storm. Coaches Chancellor Labber and Jane Woe.
We want to thank our enforcers, EMTs, Doll Repair Team, Track Monkeys, the Rad Crew, our DJ MacBook Pro, our Derby Docents, and all our volunteers. Stick around because we're going to have an MVP ceremony in the middle of the track. I want to thank Breaker Size for singing the national anthem, and of course, the incredible Robin Shue, who came out to blow the first whistle. I am Eva Lee, and this is Trixie Biscuit. We want to remind you to be happy, be well, be back here in August when the Sirens take on the Fight Crew. Thank you, good night.